See, it comes all the way here and goes there. So that's math and thingies. I wish that could be a do it all line thingy. Hello everyone, my name is Fire, and today we're back at Star Rupture Helium base. And here we are planning to dismantle this, but not just yet. I know I've been putting this up for a while, but it's another time to dismantle this. We have some things to do. So I've decided I don't like dispatchers and senders anymore, and I run rails to my bases here, ammo base over here, and these are not populated at this time. I'm gonna run some rails over there, but that's not important. The important part is we need to activate them. So let's quickly go over. Yes, I missed that. Let's quickly go over here, and we are going to dismantle this pretty little line right here. Alright, and we're gonna take one from here so we don't cripple our existing base. Not even sure what I'm producing anymore. I think I'm making some sulfuric acid. Alright, so helium is flowing now. Let's remove this one and we are going to rebuild it, don't worry. If we remember how to do that, helium extractor, but I want it facing actually this way should be better because our rail is up there. So we can delete this part here, so it's just a placeholder. So now, because we have version 3 rails, we're going to use the version 3 rails because we can. So let's drone up actually. Can we do it in one piece? Yeah, but it will look very ugly. So actually do it like so, and then we can go up. Perfection. And we're already sending items. This is full line speed because this one is producing 8 every 2 seconds. So that's math and thingies. So that's 4 every 1 second in theory. So that means it produces 120 per minute? No, that's not right. 240 per minute. Marvelous. Alright, so let's go visit the other base to see what we have going on here. But before we do that, let me show you my rail. You see, this is going to helium base, ammo base actually, and the other one is going to pump base and valve main base. Let's see main base actually, because it's the farthest point in our network for the helium, helium line at least. Sorry, English hard. Alright, so this should be main helium line. Cool. And this one is full because I think cargo dispatcher has priority. But let's remove the cargo dispatcher. Actually, let's remove this line first, so we don't cripple ourselves. Is this line actually connected? Nope. Still left a part here. Not sure why. Not gonna lie, I don't remember. Maybe so I don't hook up the power or something. There we go. Now it's hooked.
Rupture status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Alright, planet is stable. Had no importance to us whatsoever. But this is our helium line going here. And because this has 10 requested, we should see 10 coming in. One should hope. See, it comes all the way here and goes there. Cool, and yep, this should be pretty much it. Let's go visit the pump base. Actually, I think ammo base is requesting all my helium at the moment, so that's why we're not gonna see something here. But pump base, let's go here and hook up our helium line as well. So this is the helium line. Oh, there we go. We're sending stuff to our main base. Marvelous. This is already hooked up, going places. We can remove this thingy. Nice. Why aren't you pulling stuff? We have no calcium powder anymore. Okay. Did we screw up something here? We're debugging live. I bet when I remove my calcium base, I deleted the line accidentally. Let's see if that's the case in point. So this requires calcium block to make calcium powder. That's true. And all the powder goes in this line. That's also true. Calcium more. If we're here, let's change out the lines, and then we can restart the reload and all that good stuff. Make this a version 3 base as well. There we go. That's inputs. These should be outputs. Perfection. Okay. Let's also change these lines. So helium is going to the right place. Actually, let's go faster. Can we go faster, please? Why can't we dash anymore? We can't dash with our connector out. That's interesting. Right. Let's drone up here and did we upgrade this one? Yes. Version 3. I wish it could be a do it all line thingy. Maybe in the future, who knows. That's that. As far as we can go with that drone. Let's get it closer. Alright. Let's continue here. Bingo, bingo, bingo. And I'm not gonna mess with my base at the moment. So this one is not a requesting for some weird reason. Can we reset it? Something like so. Maybe that will get things going. Nope, nothing is moving. Okay, let's try the save reload stuff. Be right back. Okay, let's see if we got some movement now. Helium is working as intended. That's fascinating. But here, something is wrong. These appear to be working, they're not yellow. They're
Necesito agua.
working as well. Nothing is being produced here. We do this. Everything is working here. And I'm gonna mess up the lines, I know. Why don't we have any output here? Okay, let's run a quick demo. Add some storage, like cannot be dull set. I bet we don't have a core and nothing is being made because someone deleted the core. Alright, So now we know what the actual problem is. We need to build a base core here. No biggie, no biggie. Just build a base core. There we go. This height should be fine for now. Perfect. Now we have a base core. Are we working? No, still not working. Let's see. Storage container. You mean to tell me if I remove the base core nothing is working? I bet this one isn't working either, is it? Nope. It's not. I think now we should do the reload thingy. Let's see. Yeah, that's totally straight. Powder? Nope. Nothing? Nada? Niente? Alright. Okay. Let's reload again and then we're gonna see if our base core updates. Nope. Oh, really? Still nothing? I have a base core now. Okay, let's do this. Okay, calcium powder. You go in here and output goes out here. Nothing. What gives base? And I bet that's outside our core. Yeah. Oh, I need to build a base core somewhere around here, I suppose. Okay, let's move it and then I'll remake this whole factory, see if that makes any difference. Just a few furnaces and a smelter, no biggie. Let's see here. Actually, let's run up and check. I think this should be fine, alright. Let's press T to hold it in place. Yep. Yep. Yep, we're covering everything. Okay. Perfect. Let's build this. Hey, now we're working. At least this part is working. What about the other parts? Hey, we're working here as well. Except this one. Really? Did I fix the old ones and I blew up the new one? Or maybe my drones are stuck. And that's why I'm not getting anything here. Yep, there we go. Okay, so our base core fixed everything. At least on that side. Hope it fixed on this side. I'm not even sure if I'm pulling anything from this one, but we'll soon find out. Okay, now this problem is fixed. That base is running smoothly. Let's check out the other base. Okay, we're here, so this base is actually working. But our calcium powder here, it's not working. So let's do a reset. See if that nudges a bit. Well, no. Gonna do another reload and then I'm gonna mess up with the lines. Just in case, let's do a version 3 line here. Alright, so now we can reload again. Okay. Are we live yet? No, we are not. Okay, let's go fix that. Man, this is annoying. So remember kids, if you delete your base core, all your machines will stop producing stuff and mess up your factories. So be careful when you delete your base cores. Now this looks ugly. Why did I make it like that? Sure, I had a reason. Just don't see it right now. So let's go with actually a fork connector because it's gonna look better here. Maybe. Because I already have 4 connectors on the other side. Come on, please, please. What's wrong with you? Thank you. Go like so. And like, where are you? There we go. Now let's see. Alright, so it's much more not prettier now, but not pulling anything. This is full, this is full, there is no powder being made. So let's delete you because we can, and reconnect you. Go with version 2 here because version 2 and powder. Okay, you're working fine, but are we outputting? So if I change the recipe, will you start working? Well, yes and no. I have to rebuild you actually. I wonder why are my other ones working and this is not? What's wrong with you, furnace? Come on, come on. Click. You can do it. Okay. We're pulling and we're producing. Fascinating. Okay. Another problem that shouldn't exist. Fixed. Let's drop our crazy loot out here. Perfection. Now that's done. Let's zoom up to the main base. Alright. Fast warping for the win. Let's see. Here Helium is pulling as one should hope it's getting Helium pulling. And I saw something getting here, so it should work. I won't trust it until I see this one full. Calcium is fixed, our base is producing once more at full capacity. Let's go check the pump base. See if our rails are actually railing. Hey, we are railing. And Helium, it's indeed going to the main base. This one is working at full capacity. This one is updating. Okay, so this is fine. Main base is also getting Helium. Let's check that out actually. Why didn't I see that main base? Where's my Helium from the main base? Did we miss it? It was there all along. Let's actually drone up and see. Well, yes, it is actually, it's working. Oh, that's cool. Perfect. One more base to go. Isn't that amazing? Alright, let's go out to ammo base. I hope I posted the ammo base because this is gonna be embarrassing. Okay, so here we should have helium. We do have helium. Not hooked up at the moment. Let's see where our helium receiver is. Is it this one? Nope, this is glass. Oh, we have to make the glass. That's why. So ceramic is here. Powder is here. This requires helium to make glass. Alright. So that's a bit awkward. How are we going to do that? Let's actually have a look. So we need to get here. Actually, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. Let's go like... Actually, I'm gonna go up a bit. Up a bit as well here. Rotate here up once. And enter there. And we should be making glass now. Perfection. This one is doing its thing here. Production is full. So if we're making glass, where we are putting glass to where? Who needed glass? Not you. You need glass. Perfect. So if you need glass, we can just input you right here, right? Yeah, I think so. So let's actually, come on, please. Let's actually do that. So we have to get here. Can we enter this way? No, maybe this way. So output from here goes here, goes up once, comes here, goes up once again. That's perfect, man. And goes here. So that should be glass. Then we can fill this glass input from here. Okay, glass is done. We should be seeing glass from this one. Perfect. Okay, this is cargo dispatcher with glass. Do we have any other receivers here? Actually, that was the last one because I already moved the calcium one. And that's the calcium line over there. Calcium second base, something comes here. Bam. This is helium. Dog is messing up again with my audio. Helium base, helium, tada, goes in here. And that means we can safely remove this sender. Nah, give me a sec, I'll go tend the dog. And we're back. Okay, dog is happy for now. Would buy us a few minutes. So this one is cooked. Let's fill up this place now. There we go. So we don't fall off here by accident. And that's this base. This is self-sustained now. No more senders and receivers. Now, purpose of this base is to send this to, yes, I know, cargo dispatchers, so you can feed up the ammo at your other bases if necessary. Alright, we're flying here, we're smoking, everything is cool. Let's go back to our pump base because we have this small issue that I haven't presented it yet. So let me show you what I mean by that. So, pump base, alright. So, we have calcium fixed, helium is flowing as intended. This is the main base branch, or the valve base, maybe? Yeah, because this is pumps. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's going to our starter base. There we go. Starter base branch. Going there. Perfection. If you want to see something cool, let me actually show you. So this is coming all the way from the helium base, which is right behind the hill, branching off to ammo base, going there as you can see. Here, branching off again, is taking care of our home base, and this is going to the main base. Not sure we have enough helium for all of them, but I think everything looks fine for now. Ammo base will eventually stop because the storages will be filled full. No continuous production there. So now that we've done with that, actually, sorry, let me go back here, remove this thingy. Bye bye, thank you very much for playing. Yes, I have a lonely turret there, don't ask. Keep me safe, it's fine. This is working as intended. There we go. Now, what I really wanted to show you. Oh, I hope I hooked this up properly. So, I have a line that brings us valves from the main base, which I hope it's hooked up. Because otherwise, that will be very embarrassing for us. We're actually going to check that out very fast before we do something stupid. Okay, as you may notice, we have another receiver here, which is bringing us sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is being made at a helium base, and if we plan on destroying the helium base, we need to make sure we're producing sulfuric acid for this project here and future projects to come. Autosave stuck? Yes, thank you very much. So, in this episode, we're gonna conclude it with a new sulfuric acid, maybe a sulfuric acid line. Haven't decided yet, not sure we have time or the mood for it, but who knows, maybe. Let's go check out main base actually to see if I hooked up our valve rail over here. Yes, I added some gathering here, make it prettier. I don't know. We are not producing, the rail is here and it's hooked up. Okay, perfect. So this dispatcher is no longer needed. Okay, this thing's pretty. So valves are being made here and they will go to that factory if necessary, otherwise we're stockpiling a few for future uses. You never know. Right, now been dragging this way too long, so let's go back to helium base and tell you my actual plan and implement it. So before we destroy this pretty little thingy here, let's have a look at this base. There you go, isn't that nice? All these have become redundant, except for the one that's sending acid. So, my plan is to build an acid base somewhere there, because I'm using these two heliums, actually one, but I think I'm gonna need to use them both. And sulfuric acid, helium, calcium. So actually we can build it here or here. We have the core for it. So I'm gonna build the sulfuric acid base right here, because it's a perfect spot for it actually. So I'm gonna do that right now, and I'll come back when everything is done and pretty, and I'll explain the logic behind the sulfuric acid base so you can make one yourself if you want. Or maybe, you know what, let's make a separate video for that so everything is nice and clean. So I'm gonna wrap up this episode with our rails across the whole map thingy. Let's do a quick review of what we've done. So we have helium going here, big rail line here and here actually. Calcium is going here, it was already built. I have a line that carries valves to my pump base, and I think that's it. this is pretty much... Oh, I'm also bringing calcium from here all the way here to our ammo base, because this is where I decided to build the ammo base for some weird reason. An intermediate building material, let's not forget that, that's important also. But I'm calling it the ammo base. Let's go with it. Alright, so next episode is the ammo base. Not sure of the order, I'm sorry, long vacation, needed a break, so ammo base or sulfuric acid base coming up in the next video. Thank you all for watching, have a good one, bye bye.